All right, so this is lesson 11.5. Again, we are working with area. Now, this first page that we have on here, if we were in the classroom, we would be using tiles to cover the shapes for A, B, and C. And we would be counting how many tiles or how many 1 square inch tiles that we would be using to find the area, okay? So since you do not have the tiles at home with you, we are just going to skip over this page, but I just wanted to show it to you so that you knew what we were looking for today. So we are going to be using area again, and we are going to be finding the space inside of a figure, okay? All right, so same thing for activity 2. If we would have been in the classroom, we would have used tiles, and we would have filled in our shape and counted how many square tiles that we would have used, okay? All right, so down below here, they have the figure drawn for us, and they have the tiles drawn for us. So we are going to go through and we are going to count together how many tiles it used to cover this figure, or how many square units was needed, okay? So they counted the first 2 for us, so we're going to start counting here and count the square tiles together, okay? So 1, 2, 3, whoops, gotta mark my pen here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay, so inside of this figure, 1 square unit, or 1 square centimeter, is equal to one of these boxes here, and we had 17. So there are 17 unit squares in our figure. Okay, so the area of this figure is 17 square centimeters. Okay. All right, so same thing on to the next page here, okay? It says, part 1, count to find the area of the figure. Each unit square is 1 square centimeter. So each one of these squares here is 1 square centimeter. So to figure out how many I have all together, I simply just count them, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so to answer my question here, there are 10 unit squares in the figure. Okay, so to reiterate the question, the area would be 10 square centimeters. Okay. All right, so same thing for number 2 and 3. This time I would like you to pause the video, go ahead and count each unit square. We are measuring in square centimeters, and we will compare answers. So pause for number 2. All right, so if you went through and counted up each unit square, you should have got an area of 20 square centimeters, okay? Again, if you did not get 20, go ahead and pause the video and recount. All right, so same thing for number 3. Go ahead and pause the video. Count your unit squares. Again, each square is equal to 1 square centimeter. Go ahead and pause, and we will double check our answer. All right, so you should have found an answer for your area of 10 square centimeters. So if you went through and counted each unit square, you should have gotten 10. Okay? All right, so same thing for number 4 and 5. says count to find the area of each figure. Again, your area is the space inside of your figure. Each unit square is equal to 1 square inch this time. So instead of centimeters, we're using square inches. Okay? All right, so number 4, we'll go ahead and count through together. I will write the number inside of each square unit or square inch. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so my area or my space inside of my figure would be 8 square inches. So filling out my box down below, area is equal to 8 square inches. Okay? All right, same thing for figure 5. Each space or each square is equal to 1 square inch. So I'll go through and write the number on each to find how many square inches are in my area. So the first one would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so my area of this figure would be 6 square inches. All right, so as always, going through the packet, things that are crossed off or things that are not completed, you do not, if they're crossed off, you do not have to complete them. Again, same thing on your assignment. If it is crossed off with a black X, you do not need to complete it. If you have any questions, again, you can always replay the video. You can check out Khan Academy for other practice problems or other instructional videos. Okay? All right, so this is lesson 11.5.